Alright, so it's morning. Just woke up. And the wildlife was going crazy all night long. That's my little top flashlight by Nightcore. A little clothes light up here. This is my pack. Yesterday it was over 80 degrees. Ended up hiking in my shorts and short sleeve shirt. And boy, last night it got down to 50 degrees. So it's a good thing I brought all of my clothing, because I ended up wearing my long underwear, my booties. Then halfway through the night, I put on my R1 hoodie. And then later on in the night, I put on my torrid jacket. So basically I had my long sleeve Under Armour shirt on too. So basically I had every piece of clothing on. So my 40-degree quilt last night, it kept me warm, but I just felt like I needed more stuff on. So I'll be getting up soon to cook my breakfast. And now the worst sound that every hiker hates to hear in the morning. There is my gear. So now I'll be packing everything up and cook my breakfast. My quilt, my sleep clothes are all in my compression sack there. So I'll be compressing that shortly and get going. Now I've got everything kind of packed up. There's my compression sack. And here you can see how big this is. Really compresses well. And this is my Gossamer Gear foam pad that I put under my sleeping pad, which is folded up now. All my water, my headlamps and all that are there. My meds and everything are there. My electronics bag. My shoes are in a plastic sack from a grocery store. Keeps my tent clean. And so next I'm gonna roll up my foam pad. All right, so these are the snacks I'm taking today. Kind bar, nuts and honey, oatmeal bar, crunchy, and some of these little honey things. And I wanted to show you this smelly proof bag. It has a seal at the top, so you just squeeze it. It goes together and get some of the air out. And then here's my food bag, cook kit, food bag. So basically, you kind of squeeze it in there. You have to get past the ropes. Once you get it started, it just goes right in. So there it's all inside. on these Ursack food bags, you have to make sure that the lines are crossed. Hopefully you can see that. And then just kind of, I get the lines even here, and then I try and pull them evenly like that. And then what you do is you tie a double overhead knot like that. And then I tie it the other way now. So you do 2 double overhead knots. Then you're left with these 2 cords. And basically what you do is you wrap it around a tree branch. And then once you get the ends together, you make a figure-8 knot, which is like this. You make a loop like that, come around the back side, and then back up through the middle. And that knot will hold. You can't get it apart. So if a bear pulls on your bag, it can't get it off the tree. Now on AT, they're warning people that say that bears have figured out how to untie these bags. Well, maybe they have. All right, I'm going to attempt to show you how I load my pack. First thing is the compression sack. It goes all the way to the bottom in the middle. Next is my sleep pad. And next are my 2 small dry bags on the other side. One there, and I have to find the other one. Here it is. This is my electronics bag. It goes over on the right-hand side. Again, these are inside of my dry bag. Here's my dry bag. And I'll throw my clothes in there that I'm not using. Provide some padding. That's all that has to go in the dry bag. So now I'll seal this up. Get the air out. Roll this down a couple times. And just fold this down inside the pack. Next comes the tent, and then the food bag, and that's everything that goes inside the pack. So now we'll seal this up, roll it down. Alright, on this side is my water. I'm going to finish hydrating and do that. My cook kit goes right here. Fold this little string inside. So there's that. Then on this side, I have this little elastic strap. So my Gossamer Gear foam pad goes through there and into the pocket below. You want to make sure you get that pretty much to the bottom. And then my freestanding tent poles going next. And again, those have to go to the bottom. Then I just pull this tight. And that's it. I forgot one thing. I have to shove this. This is my jacket. I I'll put that back inside, and then I'm basically done. Put my water bottles in there, and my knee pad that goes up on top, along with this coat will go up on top, this R1. That's basically it. Well, as usual, I'm the last person out of camp, but leave no trace. There's nothing there. Here's a picnic table, just my trekking poles. That's as it was when I got here. And as you can see, it's pretty empty here. See you on the trail. When you leave your campsite, basically you turn left if your campsite faces the lake and you want to walk past the privy. That is the trail. And by the way, there is a trash receptacle by the privy, so you don't have to pack out your trash. You can put it right in there. It's nice. Hi, everybody. So when you come out of camp, there is quite a hill you have to come up. But, oh, look at those burls up there. Once you get to the top, you go down. So this trail is pretty well maintained. I don't think I've had to step over any blowdowns. You can see there they cut them off. Thank you, trail maintainers. So when you leave Blind Lake, let's see, I've gone, I don't know, maybe a mile, and you see these Waterloo Pinckney Trail signs. This one says mile 30, so I think it's 36 miles long. So I'd say we have approximately 6 miles to go. It's a very nice trail. You know you're going up a pretty good hill when you look down and you see these. That's to provide traction to the mountain bikers for their brakes. So we're going up there. All right, so you come down a switchback, and then you come around this lake, and the trail kind of goes around the lake. And I have to say that I think the Potawatomi Trail follows a lot of contours where, you know, you have an up, but then you have a flat area. Then you go down a little bit, where the AT doesn't really follow the contours that well. Just a nice peaceful day. And when you're hiking, don't forget to look down and appreciate nature. All these flowers. There's a couple over on this side. Here comes somebody running. Hey, Screwball and PTL. Here's a burl for you. Take you for a little walk. And we're going downhill now. That burl is coming up somewhere. Where did I see that? Huh. Now I don't see it. But there's a vine going up a tree. I give you a little vertical view so you get dizzy. And I see the trail is going to go down there and then to the right, because there's the trail. So I give you a little view. Right now I'm walking on that boardwalk there. It's nice. There's my pack, if you can see it. Probably can't. Hard to control the camera here. So, anyways, Now we're coming off the boardwalk and just go up by this road here. So you go uphill slightly. But the thing that's nice, there aren't any super long hills, maybe 3 or 4 in 18 miles. The rest are real small puds. Now here, looks like we have to cross the road. It's a busy road here. Anchored Road. Anyways, we came from there, just crossed this road. So you go into this Pickerel Lake boating access site, and the trail's up ahead there on the right. So here we go. Slight hill there, and we'll carry on. So that's where we came from, and we are going up a hill. And the mountain bikes use this trail. They use the sides so they can go faster, like a bank turn. So we're going up there. Well, here's some good advice. When you're setting up camp, make sure you look up. And if you see something like that, do not camp underneath it. Even a small branch will really hurt you. Carry on. How you doing? So when a mountain bike comes by, make sure you step off the trail to the side so they can come through. All right, it seems like I've hiked 2 or 3 miles since that last sign, but this sign says mile 31. So it looks like I've only gone 1 mile. Holy smokes. It sure is deceiving. So that's where we're going. There's a lake over there. That's where we came from. Got a bunch of people coming now. Hey, this one's for you, Screwball. See if you can see anything in there. There's where we came from. And when you come to this intersection, there's a bench and several trails that go off from it. And you want to go that way, behind the bench. So here's their trail markers. And there's a map, real nice map that shows everything. You can pause it to look at that if you want. So the Potawatomi Trail goes up that way, behind the bench. And shortly after that bench, when you go behind it, you come to this. For the mountain bikers, it's just a huge rock hill. Just came from there and came to this. It's a downhill. You can see how the bikes have eroded the trail. So that's an uphill for them. Yeah, this part of the trail is beautiful. It's beautiful because it's downhill. Every downhill is preceded by a hill. So just so you know, there are hills that you have to go through. But this is a real nice downhill. Just have to watch out for the roots, like that. Then there's like little steps here. But look at this, it's gorgeous. 2 runners just went by me, running the opposite way. I've seen quite a few runners and quite a few mountain bikes today. I would say that those are dog tracks, hopefully. So the trail's coming up to a boardwalk. There we go. We've come another mile. I think we have 4 more miles to go. Because that Waterloo Pinckney Trail is 36 miles. I think that said 32. Steep down. Now we're gonna go uphill again. Talk to you in a bit. So I just took a lunch break here and sitting on a log. I don't know if you can see the log behind me. This is where we're going. And that's where we came from. I hope you're enjoying the videos. If you like the video, please hit the like button. And if you haven't already done so, please subscribe. And once you subscribe for the first time, click on the bell and click all videos so you'll be notified. You will be notified for all videos that come out. All right? This is day 2 of the Potawatomi Trail, hiking out. That's where we came from. And you come to this intersection, number 6, and we want to go towards 5, which is this way. So we're going to head down that way. Well, this is interesting. This little tree looks like it's got little burls or moss or something growing all the way up it. This is kind of cool. The trail is going through a, looks like a pine forest. All right, so we just came out of that pine forest. And there's a sign when you're going into the trail. But you come to this sign and you can either go left or you can go right. But we want to go towards 7, which takes us to the start of the trail, or the end of the trail for me, start of the bike trail for bikers. So let's get started.
Gotcha.
Have a good day.
You too.
I always like to get this tree. That's one pissed off woodpecker, I'll tell you that much. Goes all the way up there and pecked the whole top of the tree off. That one too. Here's the trail. We're going uphill right now. Yeah, I found a log for screwball. Probably nothing in it, but you can take a look here. There's the trail. There's another tree with a bunch of burls on it, and they go all the way up the tree. Isn't that something? All right, we're almost done. When you come to this road right here, you see a stop sign, and then past it you can see a parking lot. And this final hill going down, I'll take you down, and it's all rocks. Marked A2. This is what the mountain bikes have to come up. So they can go up steps if they want. And one thing I will tell you, that when you come into this parking lot, you probably want to use the privy before you start the trail, because if you're in the off season, the flush toilet bathrooms are closed and locked, but the privy is open. Oh, I think we just went by a marker. Yep, there it is. Waterloo Pinckney 35 mile. All right, so here we're coming out. There's the privy. And this right here is the start of the bike trail, mountain bike trail. And there's a sign. Okay, so this is number 7. So if you download a map of the Pinckney Potawatomi Trail, you can follow along. All right, well, there's the start of the trail. So we made it full circle, around 18 miles. There's the lake and the swimming area and the public restrooms, but they're closed right now. I am gonna hydrate, finish drinking all this, eat another Nature Valley Crunch bar, and then I'll head for home. Thanks for following.